Oh, hello. How are you guys? A lot of you have been asking, what did I do with my fingerlings? Here they are. So I want to do a quick video on where I've gone with, as you may notice in the title, it's going to talk about a little bit about fingerlings and how I've made a small profit off of just talking about them. And then I want to get into what I've been up to the last couple days and then do some product research. So hopefully in this channel I'll be able to give you guys some good products to use. I'm literally just going to start searching right online, and you guys can follow me and see what products that I'm going to be using or suggesting that you guys look for. So it's kind of like a free way to find products. Yeah, so I said in the last video I was going to make a lamp, but I decided to hang them on my chest. This is my new necklace, or my brooch. All right, guys, so let's just dig into it. You got to have fun with it. Also, if you notice, I'm really not shaved. If you haven't been following me, it's No Shave November. Normally, I'm real trim cut. Go to one of my first videos, you'll see. Come back in 2 weeks, and I'll be nice and trimmed. So if you want to learn about that, No Shave November, it's for cancer, just a cancer awareness. It's kind of like the guy's version of doing it. I suppose some of the girls can do it too. Just some quick cleanup tips here, or things to catch up with. So if you haven't watched my last video, we talked about where I was last. I was taking photos of my product and I was really excited. If you notice in the background here, I've got my light kit set up. I'm struggling a little bit because I've never really done product photos and I just can't get the light right. I'm adjusting the ISO in the camera, but it just doesn't look as professional as I'd like. I'd really like to use the one that is similar to mine, but it's a different color trim. So I can't use it. So I'm kind of stuck with using the manufactured ones. So I may start looking for a company to either take photos of my product, or I might actually I might get the right kit, because I don't think my lights are bright enough. They're bright, but when you put the diffusers on them, I don't have one for the top, yada, yada, yada. So what I want to talk about is these fingerlings as they fall off of me. These are the fake ones that you see with the plastic hair. This one actually has real hair, and it has a little push button on the back that lights up so you can kind of see it. I don't have the functioning one with me. That's at my work. I just kept it hung up there. It's kind of like my little showpiece just for fun. Anyways, so I've actually made some money off of these, which is crazy, and I haven't sold any. So this is purely by mistake. It's, say a good prayer that it happened. It just happened. So as you guys may have seen, I've got a video called Fake Fingerlings from China. There's also a second one that I did where I actually compared the real one versus the fake one. If you want to watch that video, I'll post it here or put it in the link below, but you can kind of see it's like a 3-minute video. That video has started to become kind of a viral video because these things are so popular. Let me just show you. So I started my channel about a month and a half ago. So this is from October 20th to November 16th, and it's currently November 17th. I have only monetized the channel in the last 2 to 3 days, because now with one of the guidelines is you have to have 10,000 views in order to monetize anything. So you can notice my watch time is really low. And that's because the video of the fingerlings is only 3 minutes long. So a lot of those people are only staying a minute and a half. They're seeing what they want to see, all the meat and potatoes of it, and then they're kind of just going off onto other videos. The good thing is YouTube loves the fact that they're looking at other videos, so there must be a good retention. I'm pulling them in, and other people are pulling them away, which is fine because my video wasn't intended to be just fingerlings, right? It's a great thing to have. It was more about I was sourcing them, I was thinking about buying them. I recommended them in the beginning to people if you really could find like legitimate ones to sell them, but I didn't find that they were going to be a fit for where I want to go with my FBA business. But I literally just today, I checked this morning, I had nothing in revenue because it hasn't updated, and now I've got $10.20. I'll just show you right here, fake fingerlings from China, real versus fake. And this has gotten 15,000 views, put my channel quite a bit up there. My subscribers are surprisingly, which is great, coming from other videos. not necessarily the Fingerlings, because I don't need people to follow me that aren't looking to make money online. Although feel free to watch if you want. But I've had $7.56 from there, $1.78. That was from my other one that looks kind of like Fingerlings. It says fake Fingerlings from China, and I have a third one, which is starting to produce a little bit, is how to use a Maze Owl. And I hope a lot of those guys are seeing on why I don't use it as much, and you won't see me use it much in this video. So I wanted to show you that, guys. Pretty cool. I'm kind of in a waiting stage, so right now I'm currently waiting for my product to arrive at Amazon, and I'm currently creating the listing. And I'm going to go through that and explain how I did it in like kind of the format that I did in a later video. Just a side note here, thank you to all that have subscribed to me. I really love that. I'm getting a lot of comments, a lot of questions like, hey, how do you do this? How do you do that? I'm having a great time answering it. I will try to get to everyone's questions. I've had about 71 subscribers just recently. I think at the moment I'm at like 80 something people, which is small, but I've only been doing this for a month and a half. So as far as YouTube goes, and I'm pretty excited about that. Thank you for you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, let us know where you're at in your FBA business, fulfilled by Amazon. If you're just doing retail arbitrage, or if you're sourcing private label products, I really love to talk to you guys, give you an advice. So we're going to step right into it. Right now, like I said, I'm waiting for products. There's not a whole lot to go over. I did get my my debit card here. I'm not going to pull it out so you can see it, but it's in here. I got my debit card for my my LLC, so it literally has its own entity, has its own bank. I actually have to go in there because being a genius that I am, is I called up the number to activate it, and it says, oh, please enter the last four of your social. I entered the last four of my social, and now it kind of locked the card. So I have to either try it again, see if it works, or I might go into the bank and just have them unlock it for me. I really want it to unlock because I need to activate my FBA actual seller program. I need to go back on the full seller because I plan on selling more than 40 products a month. For those that you don't know what that is, it's the Fulfilled by Amazon. When you log into it, you can either do a free account or a paid account, and it's about $40 a month at the time, but it cuts the fees off of every listing, where you have to pay $1 per item on the free account. Every time you sell one, there's $1 extra in fees versus no fee. It's just part of the membership. So if you plan on selling more than 40 products in a month, definitely worth it. I definitely plan to do it. I'm shooting for 200 to 300 products sold per month. So let's get into how I search products. I've got my Jungle Scout pulled up here. We're not going to do this way because we will in a minute, but I want to start just the absolute cheapest way that you can do it without. Let me change that. There is a cost if you're going to do it anyway with Jungle Scout, but the one I'm going to try first is I'm going to try doing it with just the Jungle Scout tool here. This is the Chrome extension, and what that's going to do for you, if you don't know what that is, it's going to show you. You'll see. It's going to show you the different selling points and if they're worth a product selling. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at all the stuff that I've looked at in the past here. So we've got a lot of things pulled up here. If you guys may not have remembered, in my last video, I mentioned there's lots of different places to find products. So we're just going to go to wish.com, and we're going to start there. I have had a lot of fun buying products on here. I'm actually looking to buy a few more products. One thing that I'm going to start doing as I look through these here, and I'm going to talk to you guys while I look. One thing I'm going to start doing is I'm thinking about doing like a weekly product search, and it's pretty much like a given. You guys are going to get the products. I'm not going to source them, so I'll let you know if it's something that I'm going to go after. I'm going to let you guys go after. So let's see here. So what's this, a baby doll? I don't want to get in the baby doll market. There's way too many dolls out there, and there's way too many big companies. Let's see, glass. I want to try to stay away from glass because that's going to be more liability. It'll break in shipping possibly. Shoes, I'm going to stay away from shoes for now. That's a pretty big market. Anything clothing related, sure, you can get in there, but a lot of it's brand taken. Here's a cool thing. What is this? So we're looking for things we don't really know. Brand new Ammon 6-string fret pocket acoustic guitar practice tool. Okay, so let's go acoustic guitar practice tool. We're going to plug that into Amazon. Okay, here we go. This is pretty cool. All right, price is pretty good. There's a few for sale. We'll just scroll down at the bottom. You don't have to do it this way, but I like to see, you know, how many pages there are. So we're going to pull up my Jungle Scout. And let's just kind of hover over a few of these and make sure that they are the actual product. Okay, so that's good. So first thing we're going to see is that if it's brand heavy, so different brand, different brand, different brand. Okay, great. Hits our first notch there. Next is reviews. We want to have 5 to 7 in the top 10 that are under 50. Some people say under 75. I mean, once you get to a certain point, if you start seeing people say 100 and 150, then you're starting to get into markets that are already harder to get into. So reviews, 23, 0, 154. So this one's out. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone but one. Awesome. Sales, 202, 153, 763. Okay, so we have about 1,500 almost more. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17. Okay, so we've got almost 2,000. These guys are kind of falling off at the bottom here, which is kind of a downfall. The question that you would want to research a little bit more is this a product that's new and trending? So we could go to Google Trends and research it. So we'll go here, Google Trends. We're going to explore this topic. And there's not enough data. So this has got to be new or just not searched very heavily. So this is not a product I'm going to start with. I want something that's just going to take off right away. If you're the type of person that's looking to get into a market and it turns out to be, you know, oh, I'm starting to entry level in that product, you really have to know what's going to be that. So should you research it? Maybe. I'm not going to take the time because I'm looking for just a product right now. Let's go back to Wish. That's kind of cool poster. We've got speakers. I'm going to stay away from that because the cost is going to be too high. Battery testers. I've got one of these. These are pretty cool. Let's try this. Let's see. They could be easy to break, but let's see. Battery testers, what we're going to search. And let's go to Amazon here. There we go. Battery tester. So, yep. This is what's going to pop up here is these guys. So we've got the right products. The company is not company heavy. The sales are definitely there. Reviews, ouch. 1, 2, 3, 4, nobody. So in the top 10, not, I mean, this is so taken up that, you know, and they're getting good ratings. So this is a market, if you wanted to get into this, you would have to sell 500 in a 2-week to 3-week period just to kind of pass some of these guys. Even the lower guys here are selling 500. Sure, they're selling a lot, but a lot of people are buying. They're going to buy from the guys with the heavy reviews because that's who just typically they trust. You know, why buy the same product from a guy that has no reviews versus the guy that has, you know, 500 reviews and he's got a 4.5-star rating? Yeah, no question they're going to buy from them. All right, so that's out. This thing's kind of cool. I was going to buy one of those, but that's too technology based. I don't want something that's going to have a heavy return. Shirts, we're going to stay away from. Magnetic items, we're going to stay away from. That's kind of an item we could think about, like a what do you call it? An L bracket, head screwdriver, with shank, drill bits. I think it's a 90 degree is what they call it. So we'll say 90 degree screw driver. Okay, so we'll just look at something like this for now. So we can, I mean, that's the way it works. You can literally grab a product. This is the free way to do it with the, I paid $97 for this program. It's a one-time thing. I don't know if it's a lifetime membership. Someone said it's not. I thought it was. I don't care. Like if I have to upgrade it every few months, but right now it's supposed to be unlimited unless they make a major change. So not really product heavy, but look at this. You got DeWalt, big brand, DeWalt again. So these guys are going to take a big piece of the pie. Let's see. That's close. 1, 2, 3. So it's possible. There's a little bit, as you notice, these guys fall off. Look at this. This is what I mean. 37 reviews, 14 sales. They're right in the price that it should be. They're selling the item. It's okay. 9 sales a month, 63 reviews. So these guys that are getting low reviews, nobody's buying them. This guy's doing a bunch. Who's this? So he's selling a whole kit. That's a way to differentiate yourself from them, is you can create different packages. So I can say, okay, this is the #1 seller, and then these are awesome too. These are #2 sellers, right? So I could buy both these together, sell them as a kit, and then I could try to compete. But you got to remember, you still have to outsell 200, 150. So you really have to really push at that market. So we're going to pass this one. That one doesn't look so great. Oh, these would be perfect. So these are Christmas lanterns. I don't want to do holiday stuff. You know, you want to stay away from holiday items. These are really good. So we'll say, what is it? Stuffed animal storage? Storage net. Let's try that. So we're going to do the most basic term because we want to see what's going to pop up. So storage net. Maybe we need to put organizer because it's not really organizer. Yeah, that's a lot of cars and stuff in here. We'll say storage net for stuffed animals. There we go. Now we're getting there. Okay, and once we find one, we're going to stop. All right. This guy has 1, 2. Okay, there's a few of them in there. What are they selling? They're selling a 2-pack. Smart. Look at that. The price is a little bit low. I want to try to be, you know, I mean, I want to be at least 15 or above, but I want to, really honestly, I want to be in the $25 range myself. Let's see, reviews. So we got heavy reviews, and they're getting pretty decent reviews. I'm surprised people are giving 4 stars on average. Let's see, so we've got we got a few people falling off at the end. So look at this. Here's where the market doesn't really matter. I hope this isn't distracting to you guys. So look at these guys. T-Bugs, I don't think they're a specific company. I've never heard of them. But they're, okay, so they're selling bean bags. That's not even in the same category. So I was going to say, these guys are still selling a bunch, but they only have a few reviews. So these bean bags, I mean, that would be a lot of storage space to sell a bean bag. I can't imagine the cost. You'd almost have to ship it yourself. All right, so these are not a product we're going to go into. Let's see here. Wall art. If you can get a good manufacturer that does wall art, that might be a market. Let's see. These are L brackets again. Shoes. Clamps. What are these guys? So 6-piece convenient set clips. Grip A. Let's see. Convenient set clips. Do-it-yourself grip A shipped. I don't even know what to search. Let's just say, let's try grip A shaped. See what pops up here. And some of the stuff, you can laugh with me. I'm not the genius guy, you know, when it comes to clamps and stuff, and I might not be the guy to pick it out. So we'll say C-clamp. That's what I always thought it was. Okay, nope, that's something different. We'll say plastic clamps. There we go. Plastic clamps. Boom, look at that. Shake your fingerlings. All right, I'm not a singer. Let's see here. So a couple in the top spot. Evlots has a couple. iPow, 1. Okay, so there's a little bit of market. Reviews, low. No sales. Look at this, nothing. These guys aren't selling anything. So nope, C-clamps are out, or the little clamps here are out. Let's scroll down and see what else we can find here. Let's see. Oh, these look good. Okay, multifunction, 16 pocket sock shoe, storage bag. So we're gonna say storage bag hanger, I think is what's gonna be. Let's try that. Okay, just gonna scroll down through the products. Yeah, that looks good. We could probably get a little more specific and say shoes, but let's just leave it with a basic term. Reviews are good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the top 10. So we're going to look further. It's not brand heavy. There's not a specific brand. The price is okay. Let's see if there's any sales. So this top guy's got nothing. They must have ran out of stock. They're selling these things for 69 cents. No way. They got one. Oh, it's because they got a really bad review. So they're kind of dying there. Let's see here. So we've got a bunch of sales. 391, 275. So it's up and down. Let's see. This one here. That's not really what we're looking for. I mean, yeah, this is kind of a market that's, it's kind of okay to get into. We might want to change the terms a little bit and kind of get a little bit more specific. Cell phone cases we're not going to touch. Too much competition. Electronics, mouse, keyboard, all that stuff. I think that's too competitive in my opinion to start with. So if you're new, you don't want to start there. If you've been around and you've got some money to kind of put at it, then sure, yeah, you can jump into something like that. What is this? I'm going to just click on it because it's cool looking. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Little watch. Oh, here we go. Check these out. Coffee latte art stencils. Yes. This has got to be pretty good. The only thing that might not be good is it might not be a pretty heavy search term. So let's do this. Search this guy. Oak pine coffee art maker. So no sales. If you can get this item for like 50 cents for the stencil set or $1 for the stencil set and it's only shipped for $1, so let's just say you have $3 in it out the door, absolutely. If you want to, get, let's just say 50 sales a month at selling them at $7.99. Okay, so at the end of the day, you're selling 50 of them for $4 a piece. I mean, there you go. That's a quick $200 profit. Now, the way that I'm recommending is more of a product searching. So we're not really looking into, we're not looking heavily into branding right now. We're just looking at products. So something you should think in the back of your mind is, do I want to sell a product? Which right now I'm kind of just picking a product and selling with it. But in the back of my head, I'm thinking, can I brand around this? Which I've picked a product that I think I can. And so this one product might flourish or not. We'll let you know soon. And then you can build other products around it. So could I make something with the latte? Sure, you could become thecoffeeshop.com, whatever it is, right? And you could sell coffee bags, coffee makers. You can sell latte items and all sorts of stuff. But that's only if you can get a few things to go. So you might start with this, and then eventually you find another great coffee idea, and then before you know it, people are just going to your website. They're not going to Amazon to buy it. Amazon's kind of your launching pad to create your brand. So that's something that you should think about as well. I'm going to leave it at this one for today. If you like the video, if you want more tips, if you want me to go through, I can even edit out the ones that are kind of boring. Let me know. Give me a rating from 1 to 10 out of all the products that we looked at. Let's just say we looked at 6 of them. If you would want to just see, 2 or 3 of them, some misses, some wins, and I can kind of edit out the ones that aren't interesting. Or do you like seeing the ones that aren't interesting and just aren't a good fit? Do you like to see that stuff? So leave a comment in the description below. Otherwise, my next video, it's going to be cool. I'm going to try to create a couple more viral videos. Not on Fingerlings. I'm not gonna. I think I've kind of mixed that market. I might make one more Fingerling video to try to get a couple more bucks. Right? Ride the little trend. All right. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to be part of the group. I will see you guys in the next one.